I didn't go this year. I've been to Burning Man enough that most people think, you always go. And it was kind of a long enough time to feel like I had always gone. But I didn't go this time. But I still had an experience at Burning Man, I found out. Laugh now. You'll cry like nice tears, but I choked up a little. But we're not there yet. I didn't go because relationship stuff. Probably. That, and you probably see me at some party working, doing that one thing, or that party, this party, that bits and pieces, and I'm really good about working hard and getting those bits and pieces together. I'm tired of it. So I decided to work on getting one big fucking bit and piece of, which tomorrow in an office at 1 p.m. I may find out how nice of a big piece that is finally. And if I had gone to Burning Man, right now I would be that same kind of broke, that same kind of piece and work together, and that same kind of not going to that office tomorrow to have those people hire me for the bigger, awesomer, fun thing that I've wanted. So I feel good. I also didn't go because me and the girl kind of broke up, and not really, and oh my god, it was confusing, and usually for me it's, oh my god! So this time it was like, which is progress. She went, I knew she was going. I didn't hear like, I'm going. I didn't hear someone say she's going, but I knew she was there because you just feel somebody after a while. And for all of that, in all the years I've been hung up on, if only she, or like I hope this, and like, I won't be happy unless, and like, why she hasn't called, where is she on Tribe and chatting with somebody? I thought about it. Each morning during Burning Man, I woke up and I knew what it was like to wake up at Burning Man. And I was like, for a moment, like, I just feel it. I've taken my son every 6 years, and part of that waking up with him, just where are you taking? Oh, okay, we're going to Legoland again. Okay, we're the big slide. Okay, that's okay. We're going to Legoland, big slide. After that, I might have a chance. But every morning I woke up, and the nicest thing that I didn't realize while it was happening is I thought of her. I kind of thought about Burning Man in general, but really, she was the person I thought of. And at no point did my energy ask for anything of hers. I woke up and just like, I hope you have what you need today. I hope you drank enough water. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you had what you needed to eat. Because I know you get tired sometimes. I know the cold gets to you. I hope you were warm enough. And just those things. You go. And it was Monday that I realized at no point while I knew she was there did I ask for anything of her energy. And I felt so good, not even knowing I was doing this. And I was like, I'm going to be conscientious and not draw energy or just be negative or anything or attach myself. It was just what I was doing without meaning to, without directing myself. And I haven't always been really that good. A lot of times, like, why are you running away from me? And I'm so glad those people ran away for both of our sakes. That's just how we grow. But it was that Monday morning. I knew she was somewhere on her way home-ish. And I was just, wow, I didn't need anything from you. Though you're the person I've loved more than anyone in my life. But I didn't need something from you in our time apart, in your distinct absence, in your presence where I am at home even more so than you. And I felt really good. So I kept going. So I'm working recently. One of those bigger things that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to work at if I'd been busy with Burning Man. They hired me all weekend for Earth Dance, so I had to work hard to feel like I was working. It was so easy, and they were so wonderful. So I'm working real easy. Because all my friends are like, what are you doing? I have to explain what my job is, because you don't really see me doing anything. But I'm on the clock. Really? Where's my beer? And this kid comes up to me, younger 20s, and he says, hey, you want to... my name's, we'll say Alex. kind of deep. And he just says, hey, I really want to thank you. I went to that event, Rites of Massive, before Burning Man Rites of Passage, that opulent temple was putting on at Treasure Island. And one of my jobs, working events, is to just facilitate those quirky things. Somebody shows up and somebody lost my ID, and like, I'm old enough. And sometimes security's like, we can't let anyone without ID. And I'm the guy that's just like, we're good. One more, better in than out, better enthusiasm than, I wish I was there. So it's my job to help that stuff. So he showed up like that, and I helped him in the way that I do. And he got into that party like, those are just people passing by me that I'm very happy to see, and whether I know them or not, I'm glad they're there, and everything's better with everybody in. And there it went. And then, the rest of what I just said, Burning Man passed by. So he comes up to me. He says, hey, I want to thank you. I just really want to thank you for letting me in. And people come up and they say this to me a lot, because I do this a lot. Cool. And then he proceeds to tell me that his plan at that point, that day, up to that point, was to come to San Francisco and kill himself. We all got plans. We're all focused or not focused on certain things about how well things are going or not, and that was his. It's not an uncommon plan. We've all heard it happen. Maybe we know somebody that did it. Maybe we thought about it. Maybe some of us has tried it. It's just one of those possibilities. But that's what he told me, like at that point. Back then, when I met you, Isaac, for the first time of us meeting each other, my plan was to come to San Francisco and kill myself. And with, the winds of, being that open to, oh my God, I'm going to kill myself, he ended up at my doorstep. And I just did what I usually do for a nice enough person in that basic situation, and I got him in. That's all I knew. Happy. He said if he hadn't, as far as he knew, if he hadn't gone in that door, he'd have gone ahead with plan A. And that'd have been it. And he went and tell me, did, and stop me if this is a little cliche, but goddammit, cliches have their fucking value because they stick. He said he did ecstasy for the first time, kissed some girl, she talked him into going to Burning Man, and he never wants to die. It was only a couple of days after that, after it was just like, the first time I retold it to somebody, I was like, just kind of like this, like, I got it, what's wrong, Isaac? And I just finally got it out. But it was a couple of days after I realized, for whatever my story was about not going to Burning Man and not feeling attached to it, not even really missing it, just being aware of how much I've enjoyed it for so many years, so wonderfully, that he took my place. And it was just, the willies, really good kind of willies. That he took my place. I gave away all of my attachment and energy. I didn't know I was giving to anyone. I didn't have any idea. It was like just me doing this or that. Lucky for me, I'm happy with it. Otherwise, it's shitty for me, I'm suffering. Makes no difference. Unless I'm complaining to somebody who's like, shut up, Isaac. However you understand, however energy exchanges, karma, whatever, synchronicity, that's what I gave away. And that's one of the dear components of my being so comfortable with doing something so much else during that time and not having that fear of missing out that so many of us suffer from too often. So that's my lesson, and you have no goddamn idea how important you might possibly be to anyone in any moment that you've never met them before, and if you could just basically better in than out, better happy than not, better included than other, however you can safely, healthily encourage that particular interaction, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. So that's what I got out of my attendance this year at Burning Man.